see a lot of people have gone to a lot of effort with costume. Me, not so. I mean, you know, it's uncanny, I know, but for the avoidance of doubt, I'm supposed to be that bloke from 101 Dalmatians, who's called Roger Radcliffe, but it's all okay, because I do have this pipe, with which I will conduct the first tune, which is indeed Cruella de Vil, and I'll tell you a little bit about that and a few little fun facts about Disney music after we've played our first tune. Thank you very much. Written in 1961 by a guy called Mel Levin. In the 50s and early 60s, Walt Disney, he couldn't read music, he couldn't play anything, but he was very good at putting people together. He used a lot of composers from Tin Pan Alley in New York City to compose his tunes for various films for him. Tin Pan Alley was the area of, I think it's in 28th Street in Manhattan, where all the song publishers worked, and above the song publishers in the rooms up above were all the pianists banging on the pianos, banging out the tunes, and because it was hot summers, all the windows were open, and it sounded like lots of people playing on tin pans, hence Tin Pan Alley. More about playing on tin pans later in the evening. You'll see quite a big array behind me. Anyway, so that was our first tune. The second tune is going to be A Whole New World. Thank you. Written by the incomparable Alan Menken. Alan Menken is, how would I describe him? He's the living person with the most competitive Oscar wins, if that makes sense. He's got 8 Oscars all to himself, which is the record. He started composing for the Disney company in the late 80s. You will see if you read the programme that he's kind of bestriding our programme. There's 4 or 5 Alan Menken songs And this is A Whole New World, which he won his second Oscar for. So do enjoy. Two other behemoths of Disney writing, wrote for Disney in the 1960s, wrote over 200 songs. The incomparable Sherman brothers, Sherman and Sherman, Robert and Richard, who wrote things like Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and Mary Poppins, and The Jungle Book, and The Aristocats, and they also did Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, but that wasn't Disney. So there you go, fantastic songwriting pair. If you've ever seen the film Saving Mr. Banks, they feature heavily in that. They're absolutely wonderful. Anyway, this is I Want to Be Like You from The Jungle Book.
left with nothing to say. My voice drowned out in the thunder. But I won't cry, and I won't start to crumble. Whenever they try to shut me and cut me down, I won't be silent. You can't keep me quiet. Won't tremble when you try it. All I know is I won't go speechless. 'Cause I'll breathe when they try to suffocate me. Don't you underestimate me, 'cause I know that I won't go speechless. Written in stone, every rule, every word, centuries old and unbending. Stay in your place, better seen and not heard. Well, now that story is ending, 'cause I cannot start to crumble. So come on and try to shut me and cut me down. I won't be silent. You can't keep me quiet. Won't tremble when you try it. All I know is I won't go speechless, speechless. And like the storm in, I cannot be broken. No, I won't live unspoken, 'cause I know that I won't go speechless. Try to lock me in this cage, I won't just lay me down and die. I will take these broken wings and watch me burn across the sky. Hear the echo saying I won't be silenced. Though you wanna see me tremble when you try it. All I know is I won't go speechless, speechless. 'Cause I'll breathe when they try to suffocate me. Don't you underestimate me, 'cause I know that I won't go speechless. All I know is I won't go speechless, speechless.
Hi, I'm going to be playing Ariel, and I'm going to be singing her song, Part of Your World, in which she speaks about how she wants to live in the world above the shore. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cabin hold? Looking
You just remember what your old pal said. Son, you've got a friend in me. I'm saying you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me.
You've got trouble, I've got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you.
We stick together.
wish we'd go away. You're not a voice, you're just a ringing in my ear. And if I heard you, unspoken for I fear. Everyone I've ever loved is here within these walls. I'm sorry, secret sorry, but I'm blocking all your calls. I've had my adventure,
he couldn't do it for a variety of reasons, apparently. So Tim Rice, who was doing the lyric, suggested Elton John. Elton John wrote and recorded this tune in 90 minutes, apparently. So there you go. And it won an Oscar. So we hope you enjoy.
Thank